Hi everyone, Travel Addict Guy here. I've got some breaking news from Spain, and in particular the Costa del Sol. Andalusia slips out of the virus extreme risk zone, but just. The cumulative incidence rate for the C19 has dropped, but the region has still added 2,070 new cases and 33 deaths, the highest number in 2 weeks. Andalusia has lowered its C19 cumulative incidence rate this Friday, April the 23rd, to 249.1 cases per 100,000 inhabitants in 14 days. After spending 6 consecutive above the 250 threshold, when a region is considered at extreme risk from the disease. However, the official daily data from the Andalusian Institute of Statistics and Cartography has still recorded 2,070 new positives and 33 deaths. The 2,070 new infections come after the 1,884 on Thursday, 1,899 on Wednesday, 1,415 on Tuesday, 2,036 on Monday, 2,182 on Saturday, and 2,477 last Friday. By province, Sevilla has again added the highest number of infections with 528, followed by Granada with 397, Malaga with 284, Jaén with 223, Cadiz with 173, Almeria with 172, Cordoba with 163, and Huelva with 130. So that is the news regarding the cases right now here, and I'm actually in Marbella today, and I'll be having a video coming out about that soon, guys, about Marbella, so stay tuned for that. Here is some news about the theme park in Marbella. The Tivoli World in Benalmádena is to be protected from developer speculation. The town hall, keen to protect the theme park, will adapt the urban plan so that the designated use of the site cannot be changed. Benalmádena has found a way of protecting the land at Tivoli so its use cannot be changed in the future in order for housing to be built on it. The solution is to adapt the urban plan for the municipality to prevent the land being used for speculation. A few months ago, the council approached Malaga University to ask for help in finding a legally binding way to guarantee this protection. The amusement park has been suffering financial difficulties for the past decade and has had to turn to an administrator to determine whether its future is viable. The council says it is a benchmark and a symbol of the municipality. The experts found that Tivoli features on the POTAUM Urban Land Regulation Plan for Malaga as a metropolitan cultural and social facility on the same basis as the Picasso Museum and the Cervantes Theater. Some sites on this list are already protected, and for others like Tivoli, protection is recommended. So they want to save that land. They don't want it to be developed, but it may not be an amusement park for much longer. Here's another update on the situation in Gibraltar. People enjoying life without masks. Every resident of the Rock who wanted a vaccine has had one. Wow, that is very good. So Spain can get on that track, and most of the 15,000 cross-border workers have already been vaccinated as well. So, speaking of Marbella, 10 arrested and further details revealed in death of DJ at house party on Spain's Costa del Sol. On March 29th, during an illegal house party on the Guadalmina Alta Urbanización, a 40-year-old DJ was shot and killed by a stray bullet. Wow, that is quite the party there. 48 hours after the incident, the 2 men responsible for the shooting, a 30-year-old German man and a 28-year-old accomplice, were arrested at Malaga Airport attempting to flee the country. I guess you would try to get out of Dodge after that incident. Since then, police have continued investigations to determine the contributing factors into the fatal shooting, leading to 8 further arrests and details of the tense evening coming to light. Among the arrests are the DJ's bodyguard and 3 security personnel, his partner, also a DJ, and various other party goers directly relating to the shooting. Of the arrests, 5 were Spaniards aged between 35 and 47 years old, a 53-year-old from the Dominican Republic, another German man, and a 34-year-old Iraqi. According to reports of the night made public yesterday, tensions ran high at the party, with the alleged killer threatening the DJ shortly before the incident for not playing the right sort of music. Wow, tensions are high, guys. And unfortunately, that DJ, he was playing the wrong tune, and he paid the consequence for that. Wow, even dangerous to be a DJ during these crazy times we're in. Okay, some more news here about Marbella since I'm here. Costa del Sol's a tourist hotspot town. Marbella has approved its summer safety and rescue plan. Well, I'm interested to hear that. The plan, which includes a contingency strategy against C-19 on the municipality's beaches, was announced this Monday by spokesperson for Marbella City Council, Felix Romero. According to Romero, the document is pending on the validation by the Andalusian Protection Civil Commission and integration into Marbella's municipal emergency plan for this summer. Wow, more red tape there, guys. And you wonder why nothing gets done, nothing gets changed. Has to go through all kind of agencies and planning before it can be rolled out. The safety and rescue plan covers the following aspect: the delimitation of the beaches of Marbella, classifying those which will be free, dangerous, or prohibited for use, as well as outlining the degrees of protection of each one of them, the safety rules and instructions for public bathrooms, the protocols for the rescue of people injured in the water or near the beach, helplines in the event that extraordinary emergencies occur at sea. The document also establishes the framework within which the lucrative activities that take place on the beaches, such as the rental of hammocks, umbrellas, or catering establishments, and the non-profit activities related to leisure and sport, need to follow to be in line with the protocols set by the health authorities and the de-escalation plans established by the junta and central government. Marbella has 23 beaches along its 27 kilometers of coastline, many of which have blue flag status for their cleanliness, quality, and preservation of the natural surroundings. So you got to have more guidelines here to lay on a hammock or to sit on a bench, most likely coming. So will there be distance there? What will be the regulations this year? And I have to say, the guidelines seem to be a lot more lax. I remember last year there was a lot of wiping down of everything, especially in the metro, that kind of thing, and that has seemed to be lax. I took a ride here on the metro and I didn't see anybody cleaning it. Earlier in the year I had been riding it, and a lot of people constantly cleaning everything, cleaning the bathrooms, and I guess as time goes on, people start to forget about that. And that's what I always talked about, that this mask is more for show, even though there's other measures that could be done that would probably be a lot more productive. Okay, some more information here. Junta's head hints at easing of COVID measures for the 650,000 vaccinated but locked up people. The regional government is studying the possibility of allowing immunized people to move between provinces and access events such as concerts, theater performances, or bullfights. Well, it's about time, that's all I can say. The president of the Junta de Andalusia, Juanma Moreno, that is the central government here, has hinted this Thursday, April the 22nd, at the possibility of a relaxation of the measures to control the pandemic in the region. Although today the president is committed to continuing with the restrictions now in place, he offered a hint of optimism about the measures that could be decided at the Junta's Committee of Experts next week. Well, I guess you have to throw us a breadcrumb once in a while to keep the people under control, and that is about what they have been doing here. Yes, the numbers confirm that things are reasonably controlled and we might be able to start opening the tap. But that will depend on what happens today, tomorrow, and over the weekend. Well, of course, there's always that but, if, and of course. He said without specifying what the easing of the current restrictions could involve. Moreno, who is visiting new facilities at the Virgen de la Nieves Hospital in Granada, and again asked the public for patience and prudence. Well, we've been hearing that for a year and a half now. Patience and prudence, viva la patria, and all of that. Although he said that, in his opinion, the vaccines and measures adopted by the Andalusian government are bearing fruit and beginning to limit the growth of the pandemic. Blah, 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 all over again. Things are getting reasonably well, unlike what happened after Christmas when we had an almost explosive growth, but we have not seen the same effect after Easter. Yeah, well, it's just the same old song, guys. I think it's about the same. They open it up a little bit and then they lock it back down, and people were already talking about that during Christmas time, that was a possibility, and they were right on the money, because that's exactly what they did. So that is always the threat. They start to open up things and they close it down again. But I have a good feeling they're going to open up things, the beaches, at least for this summer. They have to get some people here to save it, and I don't think these people, knowing the Spanish people, will stand being in their houses or being completely locked down or not able to go to the beaches. And you're going to see more of an uprising if that would happen. So let's hope that they do that, and if they do, I will give you the news, and maybe we can get out and I can get out and explore some more of Spain. Would love to do that. So that is the latest headlines from Spain, and in particular the Costa del Sol, Andalusia. So we'll see you in the next video, guys. Travel Addict Guy here, reporting live from Marbella. We'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.